All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the plan, build your agency in 30 days. This idea came to me a couple of about a month ago, and it was because of what I'm about to show you. Is because of this stuff right here. Describe what a typical day looks like in your agency. Okay, I've got this zoomed in, but let me ask you guys, and let me know in the chat. Staring at my screen, trying to figure out where to start after all the emails that this person gets. Give me a 1 in the chat if that sounds like you. Give me a 1 in the chat if that sounds like you. Okay. Struggling to get launched. Give me a 1 in the chat if that sounds like you. All right. Content creation, funnel building and testing, social media engagement, and follow-up. Mostly scattered, not really going anywhere, wanting to simplify and drill down on a simpler offer. Spending too much time learning and not enough time doing what I've learned. Who's spending a bunch of time learning and not enough time doing? That, my friends, is the crux of what we are doing here today. Okay, let's go down to, look at all this stuff. This was just the survey that I dumped into the post registration sequence. And you guys told me with your own words what was going on. All right, what's up, Richard? All right, we'll go to the next one. Come on. Oh, man, there's just too many. In the real world, this means that you have to make sacrifices. Problems like this will ripple through your lives in a lot of different ways. The obvious one at the very top is money. Who wants more money? John, okay, good. For a second there, I'm thinking, maybe I'm the only person that is in the capitalist, biz for some money stuff, but you guys are in it, okay? Who wants less stress? Stress about client churn, underperforming ad accounts, cold calling. Who wants less stress in the business? Okay, stress is good. I will say stress doesn't ever really go away, but it just changes. It changes. Stress should be based on not being scared, but wanting to do more, okay? I want consistent monthly income. Who wants their monthly income to be more consistent? Okay. Yeah, the spouse one. I want to pay off debt and get retirement saved up. There's a lot of talk in here about people just trying to free their spouse from their current role in whatever 9 to 5 they're in. How many of you guys identify with that? All right. Then we are all in the same place. So a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm using this dope AI called Gamma to do my slides. And sometimes I mess stuff up. So if I mess stuff up, don't make fun of me. All right, let's get moving. All right, this is where we started, okay? And by the way, I see stuff like this all the time. I've been trying this for 6 months. I love the platform. I'm so in on the opportunity. I'm in, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. But people are doing the same things over and over and over again. They're opening their laptop. They're staring at their screen. They're watching a bunch of tutorials. That feels like work. That's not work. You don't get paid to stare at your screen, right? They're opening up high level. They're doing all this kind of stuff. And that's not going to get us paid. Agreed or disagreed? Give me a 1 if you agree. All right, cool. I found what I think is both 1, a cheesy video, but 2, I think it is incredibly, incredibly true. Now, I'm not a big secret guy, right? You guys know the book, The Secret? I think people who only think about The Secret are a little bit naive, but I would be a fool if I said there's nothing to putting good vibes, putting like where your thoughts go, right? Because in fact, my thoughts have absolutely shaped the way my business has grown. Okay. So like it or not, you guys right now, you like it or not, this is the plan meeting. You already have a plan. This is what it looks like.
The universe will put you in the same situations over and over again until you learn to react differently, until you learn to think differently, until you learn that enough is enough. Remember this. Old habits do not open new doors. You must eliminate in order to evolve.
Thank you, TikTok. You must eliminate in order to evolve. Or in other words, you guys, we all go through these different phases in our journey. I feel like I'm on The Bachelor whenever I use that term, the journey. This journey has been so whatever. I don't mean that journey. I mean, you're building a dream right now. You're wanting to control where you go. And today you, in fact, do have a plan. This is what your plan is costing you. Now, where this whole thing came from, I had an idea of doing a 30-day mapped out intensive and getting you guys from your plan into a new world, into a new situation. And that's where this whole thing came from. And here's where I started. I started putting posts in our community like, I just counted up all the monthly subscription, $97 for a CRM I barely know how to use, $47 for some automation tool that sounded good at the time, $297 for a game-changing course, $497 for some other platform that somebody swears by. How many of you guys have added up your monthly subscriptions after you saw this post? Give me a hand raise, give me a 1 in the chat. All right. And by the way, for everybody giving me a 1 in the chat and for everybody raising your hands, I know that you just admitted something, and that's hard to do. Like, it's not easy to admit failure, but you are here. We're all in this same thing. Like, we're all these patterns, and this form I just showed you, we are all in the same bucket. We're all in the same place. Okay. So I would encourage you guys, if you want to get the most out of this, engage just like everyone else is. I really appreciate the people that do that. So your plan right now is costing you the obvious things. It's costing you monthly subscriptions, okay? But it's also costing you those things over time. So it's one thing to pay whatever that adds up to, like $900 or whatever that is in a month, but it's another thing to pay that for 6 months. That's almost $6,000. It is costing you something. Now, that is not to say that you should look at this business like, oh, I can build this in like 2 weeks. That's a stupid thing to say. And people do say that to you all the time. Now, everyone who is here, you guys all came in because you saw invites. You're either on my email list, you've seen our YouTube channel, you've been in our community. So you guys know that we are not like this big affiliate program. That's not how we make our money. My team, raise your hands. Okay, there's Heather, there's Bradley. Jacob, are you on it? Jacob is here somewhere. We have run an agency. We have over 20 years of agency experience. Okay, this is us. We know this plan. Okay, I also know what this really costs. Okay, by the way, the money is one thing. That is a source of a problem. The way that this thing ripples through y'all's lives and through all of our lives is like this. When you start, you have hopes and dreams of building this thing. It looks like an awesome opportunity. As you fail and fail and fail, or as you don't make progress even, which feels like a failure, you lose hope as well as belief in yourself. How many of you guys feel like that? Thank you for sharing. I know that there's a lot of times too, and I'm guilty of this, where because of what we're going through in our business and trying to do this, we're working incredibly hard. I know that there are missed family functions, strained personal relationships, people who don't agree with this approach. And because of that, there's friction. How many of you guys have had an experience where you've had friction with family in any capacity because of you trying to pursue this? Yeah, I see head nods. Okay. And then there's just the professional side of this. There's nothing worse than feeling stuck. All right. And we have to get on the same sheet of paper here before we make any progress. Like, we cannot, like, collectively, there's no change unless we look at what's really happening in the real world, dead in the eyes, and we all agree. Do you guys agree that this is happening in your lives? Yes or no? Give me a 1 if yes. Give me a 2 if no. All right. Now, I want to put a little bit more context, a little bit more reality around what really this could mean, what this costs you. I want to ask some tough questions, okay? Listen, we all go into these communities. We all come to trainings, even like this one. And I want to tell you something right now. Information alone is not enough. It is not enough to go around. There's information all over the internet. That, and in fact, is the problem. It is not all the information that you should have, because most of it is the wrong information. It is all the information that you need right now today based on where you're at. Okay? Let me ask you guys a couple questions. How many have downloaded or purchased more than one snapshot from high level or from high level affiliate or whatever? More than one. You know, it's but Tom is like, oh, you know, like a bunch of like a bajillion of okay, right? I remember Gary came in, he's like, you guys should see my high level counts. It's a hot or hornet's nest of stuff. Okay. How many of you guys have hired someone to build or set up for you some type of automation, some type of chatbot, something like that? There we go. Okay. How many of you have spent hours and hours and hours trying to learn all of the new features that come out from high levels that get Tanner's like having a good chuckle right there, that come out every single week?
All of the hours.
That's right. Okay. These are questions you have to ask yourselves, because I will tell you, these are distraction questions. Like these to me, if I ask you these questions and you answer to the affirmative, that means you are currently distracted by the wrong things. Agreed or disagreed? Give me a 1 if yes, give me a 2 if no. Okay. We have to get out. We have to stop this. We have to stop this. All right. The ones are flying in like crazy. Holy crap. All right. I want you guys to understand what the cost of information alone and the wrong information is actually doing. Okay. I call this the skill multiplier formula. Who is my math expert in the room? Raise your hand. Let me, actually, I know my Lisa. Lisa is my math expert. By the way, I love Lisa. She comes to my meetings. She's very engaged all the time. Lisa, you're good at math, right?
Go for it. What do you need?
Okay. Lisa, what is 10 times 0?
0.
Nailed it. You see, guys, she's awesome at math. The skill multiplier formula works like this. 10 times your skill level equals your outcome. So what happens when you're learning the wrong things? Are you gaining any skills? No, because you can't use them. 10 times 0 is 0. You have to take where you are at today and build and acquire skills. Now, if I teach you one concept that makes your skill, your understanding better, you can now take and execute on that skill and get 10 times the result. Because right now you can't get any result. 10 times your skill equals your outcome. Agreed or disagreed? Give me a 1 if yes. All right, the head nodding works because we're all on camera here. All right. All right. This is what's happening with 0 skills. This is what's happening when you have 0 skills. You get a tool, you get started, you get overwhelmed, you fail, you lose confidence, you repeat. This is the cycle that happens when you have no skills, okay? You're not failing because you're not working hard enough. I would never say that you guys, any of you, especially those who are here, by the way, thank you for coming, are having any kind of struggle because you're not working. You are working. It's just on the wrong thing and it's without the right skills. Agreed or disagreed? Give me a 1 if yes. Okay. By the way, we're coming through a foundational understanding of why this hasn't worked, because I'm going to give you guys a plan. And if you buy into the plan, then 10 times a new skill level will give you an outcome. If you don't buy in, you're going to be exactly where you're at. Okay. We have to establish this first. So let me ask you a question. Okay. Are you interested in a plan that will actually produce results? Give me a 1 if yes. All right. Are you willing to put aside your old plan? This is a big one. You are not, by the time you're 5, and we got a couple of us in here. I know, I'm looking around the room. I see what's going on. By the time you're 35, 95% of your behavior is subconscious. You.
You're freezing, Sam.
It should tell you, because doing what I just told you, you will stay in that pattern. But now that you know it, we can fix it. It's like software. You can upgrade software, right? You guys don't want to be operating on Windows 95. Are you ready to focus on one thing? The whole thing where you guys are like learning. I mean, my boy Tanner was like, yeah, he's learning something new every single week. Are you ready to push that aside? That's a sacrifice. You're going to have to stop doing that. Yes or no? Give me a 1 if yes. There we go. And are you ready to put the next 30 days in full focus, push everything aside and say, screw it. I'm going to do it. Give me a 1 if yes. All right. We're going to talk about the plan, and I'm going to show you what you can do in 30 days. I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. Okay. There's a cost to it. I already told you guys that. That's why you're here, but you want to know if it's worth it. This is one audience, one product, and one perfect pitch. I'm going to tell you and show you exactly how you're going to do this. All right. So the power of one cannot be, I can't put enough emphasis on that idea. When you don't have one part of the house building stuff on top of the foundation, fall over. If you have more than one audience, you will always fail. One audience means you can have one offer.
You're freezing.
Sam, yeah, you're freezing out on us.
Outcome. It's just about what the out that they want.
Sam, you're freezing. Sam,
Oh, am I back?
you're back.
I'm back. Am I back? All right.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't lose. Okay. Thank you. We want to focus.
You might want to repeat your whole, Sam, repeat your whole, the power of one, because that whole thing was
yes.
garbled up.
Okay. Sorry about that, guy.
You're frozen again.
I've got to focus. Audience, one. I'm frozen again. Are we good? Okay. Are we good? What is going on?
Yep.
Talk slower.
Try turning off your camera. That might help. Either that or tell whoever else is on your internet to get off.
There's no one else home.
All right.
Let's see here.
It was
Give me
Starling.
2 seconds, guys. All right. Should we try for a second?
It's working.
All right. We're going to try this. We're going to try this for a second. All right. Are we good? All right. Sorry about that. The tech gods, they gotta bear with us a little bit longer. All right. The power of one. We need one audience, one product, one perfect pitch, 1 month. That's all we're going to be doing here. Okay. All right. Get back on this. It threw me off my jam a little bit. Let's set the ground rules. Okay. These are the ground rules. Number 1, we must only focus on things that matter. So all that stuff we're talking about, learning new features, whatever that thing is, we're not going to be focusing on any of that. That is a rule. Okay. We must acquire new skills. You can't afford to go through the next 30 days, go through this program and acquire no skills. That's a rule. Okay. We have got to apply those skills every single week. You're not going to passively go through this and then just do a little bit of effort here and there. No, you have got to take the entire program, apply it at the end of the week, and acquire and use those skills rather. We must remove anything unnecessary. If it doesn't go towards the goal of helping you make money, it doesn't get added. Let me say that one more time. If it doesn't make you money, it doesn't get added. And I'm talking about all your stinking snapshots. I'm talking about all the time you spend learning new stuff that really doesn't make you any money. There are very simple things that make you money. Very simple things. And there are these 4 things. Okay. I will answer questions at the end of this, so you guys can pepper me with them in just a second. But here's what we're going to accomplish. And by the way, these are the core things that most people just breeze by. Number 1, your niche research. By the way, we have had people come through our MVP program and do just this part here and blow up their businesses just with this. And most of you do it wrong. I did my first 6-figure month ever in my life after I learned what's inside of this week. Okay. Finding hungry buyers and identifying actual pain points. Week number 2, we're going to focus on your product creation. In this particular instance, we're talking
You're breaking up.
a library of ads that you can sell over and over and over again. Okay. Every audio coming in good? We're good?
The beginning of that number 2 broke up.
Okay. But you got the idea, right? We're creating a library of ads, okay, that you guys can sell over and over again. Okay. Week 3, we're going to give you the MVP snapshot. Okay. That is the snapshot for your agency and the snapshot for your sub accounts. These are the snapshots that we use in our agency. Would you like a snapshot that's actually been used by a company that, had over 100 clients? This is not, a lot of the snapshots out there, you guys, are created by people who have never run an agency. You know that, right? Finally, we're seeing the heads nod. You guys know this. It's like, hey, sign up for my affiliate thing and buy this automation that has never made money. These have made money. And then in week number 4, the one thing that holds you guys up almost more than anything else is an irresistible offer. And I will tell you this, you don't have to be very good at sales if you have an awesome offer. Make sense? Okay. I'm feeling like my confidence going away a little bit because I'm not sure if you're hearing me. I want the camera to be on so you guys can see how excited I am. All right.
Right again.
You're doing great.
All right. So you guys, I got to tell you this. I have seen people go well past $50,000 a month with just this formula. Isn't it crazy if you think about it too? If you think about all the time you have spent doing all this other stuff, when if you just knew these 4 things, you could have built a business to above $50,000 a month. I see it all the time. Okay. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. This is Steve Jobs. Okay. Strip it down to its most simple and effective parts. That is where the true value is. Now, I want to get into the nuts and bolts. How's this going to work? Okay, we understand what the goal of each week is, but how are we going to accomplish this? Here's the format of every new week, of every week. We got to get skills, right? We have the skill multiplier formula. You will get with no new skills. So every week, you're going to be learning new skills. We already have the proven map in MVP. Our MVP program has all of the content that you need proven by actual agency owners. MVPers, raise your hand. There we go. Okay. So number 1, you're going to get the skills that you need already curated for you in MVP. Number 2, mapped out learning. You are going to go through the program, complete the homework by week by week, as it is prescribed to you in Heather's syllabus. We have a syllabus, you guys. Going back to college, getting all these like fun syllabuses and everything. What? I feel like a kid again. All right. And then at the end of that week, we will conclude the week with a weekly live session. Now, here's the cool thing. I want you guys to tattoo this on your foreheads. You don't have to do it on your foreheads. That's a little extreme. Value equals usefulness. Value equals usefulness. I can teach you a whole bunch of stuff, but if it's not useful to you, which is the problem with most courses, by the way, if it's not useful to you, then how are you going to get the benefit of it. Artificial intelligence. So I got the mad scientist somewhere, I believe, in the house here. What's that? All right. We have at the end of each week artificial intelligence that you guys will use to complete what is in the program. Let me walk through them one by one. The niche navigator, doing proper customer research and doing it the right way. You will go through the week. You'll go through the week, acquire the skills, and then in one fell swoop, you will go through the niche navigator and customer research done in seconds. Okay, it's more like minutes. That was a little bit hyperbole, but you guys get the point, right? You'll have it done properly. You'll have it done in a way to where when top copywriters go out to research their audiences, this is the formula that they use. Okay? The performance simulator, when we get into like ads, your ad library, the one thing, and it was in the comments that holds you guys up, is not having the confidence to run your ads when you have them. Like you've got new clients, you want to have the confidence to run ads. Well, what if we built a simulator so you could dump your ads in there and it would give you a performance simulation?
Hey, Sam, if you want to make me co-host, I can start whack-a-mole muting if you want.
Oh, yes, whack-a-mole. Oh, let's see here. I can only make you a host.
I think you could. Can you add me as a co-host, maybe?
It's not showing me I can do that. Guys, would you please turn your mic off? Can't see who's doing that, but
It's Nick. Sorry, Nick. Nick.
calling him out. All right. Yes. And, all right. There we go. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. That's what. So you guys are going to learn skills to create awesome ads. And by the way, UpHex already has an ad library, but you're going to curate your small library, and then you're going to pump it through the performance simulator to make sure that you're good to go. Number 3, the easy value builder. Do you guys want to get customers in a way to where it doesn't feel like you're selling? Not bad. So the value of a lead magnet is really important. And then we get into the Genie pitch deck. You guys, the Genie pitch deck is by far the best way to close clients. And until recently, you will have had to build this manually. The Genie pitch deck, by the time we get to the 4th week of this program, you'll be able to build the Genie pitch deck with AI. All right. So that means you're going to get a core offer, a persuasive sales presentation, and everything right here by doing this program. These are the things you need. These are the things you need. Okay. This is the team you need. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Good. Awesome. This is the team you need. Myself, obviously I'm the blabbermouth. I'm in front of you guys all the time, but both Jacob and I started in the agency business 10 years ago. Collectively, we've been doing this for a long time, and we've been through the whole thing, right? Bradley Kipp came on. The guy knows operations and knows how to build products and tools and sees customer insights like nobody else. Our retention or customer service, everything leapt forward. These are the people that are going to be teaching this program to you. You could not get a better team. And I mean that genuinely. Most of the coaching programs out there, I can't speak for all of them, but they don't have an actual agency team like this team. All right. And it is all powered. All this entire program is powered by agency MVP. It is just done at an accelerated rate. All right. We've got a lot of MVPers here. They come to support. They come because they love what we're doing, and we love them right back. Now, I told you guys we're going to do something crazy. But before I do something crazy, I want to know, are you guys ready to build an agency? Yes or no? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 in the chat. Give me a thumbs up to go. And all right. My internet is kind of going in and out, but the ones are rolling in. Hopefully we're good to go.
I do want to throw this out real quick, Sam, while everyone's throwing their ones in, which is super exciting. Something to keep in mind, it's like Sam said, this is accelerate. This is 30 days. One of the things that we see, because we talk to agency owners every day, all day long. So many of you guys, you want to do it, but you get stuck. You get scared. You get trapped in some sort of a loop. This program is it's not what I don't want people to think is, oh, it's just MVP. This is a new program where we are going to kick your butts down the road all 30 days to make sure that you finally get it done. This is absolutely, if you feel like you've been spinning your wheels for any amount of time, this program is a complete rework and is designed to get you from wherever you're at, whether you've already got something running, to finally getting over those hurdles and being successful.
All right. Let's hope that the internet deals with me a little bit more kindly. So I saw the ones coming in, which means you guys are ready to get rolling. Apologies for the tech stuff. Here's what I'm doing that's really crazy. Your 30 days starts right now. All right. In 10 minutes from now, we're actually going to start the first workshop of the smoking gun lead magnet. We're going to build you a lead magnet so you can go out and get customers for your agency. You need a lead magnet. So if you've watched this far and now you're thinking, oh, I didn't get a 10. So if you're watching this far and now you're thinking, crap, I didn't get to attend the live workshop, don't worry, I have a solution for you. Now, I will say that we jumped on right after this meeting concluded, and me and all these new members of the program jumped in and we built some awesome lead magnets together using our Easy Value Builder, which is an AI that makes awesome lead magnets so that you can get a ton of customers without the threat of selling. They come in, it's awesome. It's awesome. So if you have a little bit of FOMO, don't worry, I got you. Here's what to do. Join the program. We close doors on Saturday night. Before then, if you join, you'll be able to get into this 30-day sprint. The Easy Value Builder, or in other words, what we just did after this meeting, we come back to that in week 4 a second time, and we're going to do it this time with better customer information, a better understanding of our product and our offer, so the Easy Value Builder will be that much more powerful. So you didn't miss out. Get in. Don't miss out on being a part of this 30-day sprint. And let's have an awesome 2025, an awesome year of being able to sell something that your agency customers will want to buy. If you're in, if you want to follow the plan, join, and we will see you in the community. You remove the barrier to entry. That is the value of a lead magnet, but we start in just 10 minutes. Now, I'm going to ask Heather. Heather, can you go ahead and I'm going to give you guys the proposition of how this works. Okay. This is a test before you buy kind of thing. And I think that that's a very ethical and easy proposition to make. If it works, if it's good, then it's well worth the money. So you invest just $297 right now, today, in the next 10 minutes. And I know that's putting some of the feet to the fire, but you said you guys wanted a new plan. You want a new 2025, and you want to finally get out of the loop, the agency frustration loop. Yes or no? Okay. So you pay $297. Heather, go ahead and dump the link into the chat, please, for everyone to see.
There you
There
go.
it is. myagencyMVP.com/plan. You will join the first workshop right after this. We will build your easy lead magnet. And then that way you guys see exactly what you can do over the next 30 days. All right. Now I'm going to turn my camera on. I'm going to dare to be bold here because even though the internet is causing us issues, I feel naked here, not seeing you guys. I am here. All right. So my question for you is, are you ready to put this plan to work? Are you ready to take the next 30 days by the digital balls and get after it? Yes or no? If you want to do it, click the link, pay the $297, go through the next workshop with us, build your easy lead magnet, and prove to yourself that A, this works, this is for you, and B, that you're ready to make a change. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for any questions, and we're going to hope that this puts
Mike did
okay.
ask Sam, are you using paid traffic to get traffic to the lead magnet?
You can use paid traffic. I would start out doing my cold video outreach strategy. Dude, I don't know if Anne is here. I can only see one page, but Anne has a lead magnet and it's so good that all she has to do is call somebody up, and we gave them a script last week. Hey, I know you're busy. I just called you. I'm also busy, but I have this free report that I want to send to you. Do you have a good email? Boom, like that. How hard is that? And the contact rate and the entry rate on having a good lead magnet can change your business. Good question. When are the meetings and how long? The meetings are as long as they need to be to cause a change in your business. They happen every Wednesday. Okay. We will be focusing on a curriculum and we will be focusing on implementation. We are going to nail those first things. That way, once you're done with the 30 days, after that, you can grow and you don't have to worry about all of this crap that you're doing every day. You focus on the things that you have built and you build the business the way you're supposed to build it. All right. All right. And we got the MVPers coming in. MVP is also a great community. Yes, we are. We got my MVPers here. Got a bunch of them here. So designing our offer for our agency or based upon what we want to offer our clients. It will be both. You have to have both. You have to have the front. You have to have the core. You have to have the front end offer, because if you don't have a front end offer, you sound like everyone else. How many of you guys sound like when you go into the marketplace, you run ads, you pitch your stuff, that you have no way to get in? Like nobody listens to you. The marketplace is too loud. You need a lead magnet. You need a point of entry. Okay. To close the deal, you need the core offer. We will be doing both in this program. All right. Did I answer whoever's question that was? All right. Let's see. It's quiet in here. Are you done? I will be leaving in 1 minute unless I hear someone talking. Oh, that's Dean's AI. Oh, I thought it was somebody was saying that. I'm like, what the hell? Shut up, Dean. Just kidding, Dean. Your AI is an asshole, though. All right. We pay $297 to start. How do the rest of installments work? If you guys are in, if it sounds like something that you're like, hey, I go through this, you will pay the remainder at the end of the day. All right. If that's an issue, you can reach out to Heather. She might have some issues. She might have some options for you, but that's how it works. Let's see here. I have only pitched for my clients, never for my agency. Everything I have no referral on. I have no referral only. Yeah, you're going to learn how to do both. You're going to acquire the skills, and that's why we have the AI. Because I don't want you to have an excuse. Well, I learned how to make an offer, but I can't execute it. Well, there's freaking AI. So you can go through, answer the questions that we taught you how to answer, and then you can get the outcome. All right. Andrea, you sent that to me, but thank you. Andrea says, and we'll just take him on his word or on my word, great offer for all those not in MVP. Yes. Let's see here. What do you offer exactly? You have design, or do you show us how to use GHL? I'm going to teach you the freaking skills you need to build a business. I don't want to teach anybody how to use GHL. I want you to say, this is the agency model. We packaged in a box the snapshots that you need. Learn that. And by the way, don't learn anything else. Not until you get to like 20, 30K a month. There is no reason for you to look outside of that agency box until you get to 20, 30K a month. And then if you want to start adding some bells and whistles, fine, upsell people, whatever. But you don't need it. I promise you. Let's see here. But by the way, if you have questions about that kind of stuff, we got great nerds. Let's see here. Sam teaches you how to fish. Thank you, Robert. Am I missing questions? I feel like there's a bunch of questions up here. Chandel. Hi, Chandel. Chandel says, this is a great offer. I wish I had you guys 10 years ago. Anyone's building an agency, get in on this. I feel like I'm all good, but just wanted to pop in and hear you talk. Well, thank you, Chandel. I'd like to see your face where I saw you were here, wherever you are. All right. Any other questions? Oh, we've got 3 more questions. And we are going to get started in 5 more minutes. Lisa, my note taker is also an asshole. Yes, these note takers are a bunch of jerks. All right, let's see here. Richard, Dave now, goodness, you guys. All right. Any other questions? You guys, 30 days, a plan that maps out the core functions and outcomes that you need to build a business. Couldn't have done it any other way, which by the way, whenever somebody says, hey, here's a weekend boot camp and you're going to get this outcome, I think, ooh, BS. And even at the end of the 30 days, here's what I will promise you. Anybody that promises you any kind of outcome in terms of income is a liar. And that is probably against the FCC or the FTC. I think it's the FTC. The FTC laws. You can't do that. But you will have everything you need to start selling clients. No more getting stopped up thinking, I don't know how to talk to clients. No more getting stopped up. Hey, my pitch deck sucks, or I don't have a pitch deck, or my sales calls are all over the place, or I have so many conversations and people are excited, but they never close. That's over. We're going to give you the tools so that will be taken care of. All right. I asked the same question, LOL. Where do we go for today's session? That, in fact, is a good question. So as soon as you sign up, you get the $290, you pay the $297, you will get an email. And then everybody in MVP, if you want to, I posted the link in MVP. So that's where we will go. You can click there. So that's where you go. Did I answer your question? Was late to this because capacity was full. Oops, sorry about that. There will be a recording, but Corey, I would encourage you to pay the $297 and come build a lead magnet so you can start getting customers. Okay, just logged in. Let's see here. Yes, David. So the $2,000 includes the 30-day sprint, if you will. And then you obviously you get access to all of MVP. After that, you get access to everything that we're doing in there, including all the bonuses and the bonus trainings, all that kind of stuff. Everything that is included in there. It won't let me check out on the agency box checkout page. Says I need a password. Oh, so Mike, you're trying to buy the Heather? Can you actually, Mike? I'll give you the. If you buy the box, you also get in. Which the box is a promotion from, was it 3 weeks ago or something? So Mike, there you go. Put that in the passcode and you can buy it. Okay. What if I can't make today's session? I have a mandatory meeting at work preventing me from attending. If you can't make today's session, you will get the easy value builder. You'll get all that. Okay. And we do teach you how to use it, but you won't be doing it with me live. And what was I going to say? Oh, we close the entry to this cohort. What did we decide on that, team? Is it on Friday? When is that?
I
Friday?
think it's Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, we close entry into the cohort on Saturday. All right. I think I might be on the wrong call. I think I'm already part of this. Thanks. Cool, Corey. Yeah, you can come. It says 297 today and 1700 on the 20th, which is tomorrow. Okay. Well, I think it's at midnight. So that's technically kind of what I said. When will the next cohort be after this? I don't know if we're going to do one. This is an end of the year thing. I have never done this before. I took this harebrained idea and I took it to my team and I said, this is a harebrained idea. I kind of want to do it. What do you think? And they said, let's try it and see how it goes. The program we have is absolutely phenomenal. I know that. The AI we have is absolutely phenomenal. I know that. The team we have is absolutely phenomenal. I know that. Whether or not we're going to do this again, I don't know. That will be based on you guys. Okay. And then let's see here. Are you talking about the 30-day sprint or the whole MVP program may do? No, MVP will continue to be there, but the 30-day sprint, like this version of MVP. Okay. We have got, it's 11:47 my time. I'm gonna say at 11:50, so 3 more minutes. And then we're gonna close this down. We're gonna go into the other workshop, and we're gonna get some work done. We're gonna build a freaking lead magnet that gets you guys customers, which is gonna be so much fun. All right. All right. I need the link for that. You should have the link in your email. 5:47 a.m. Oh, Darren, what's up, buddy? Hey, Darren, I hope you're doing good. I can't see you anywhere. I hope you're doing good out of the hospital. And I'll hook you up, buddy. He just joined MVP last night, or he got the box last night, actually. Okay, let's see here. Robert, yes, there will be. And Sherry, they'll have another meeting at 11. I understand you can still get in on the program, okay? And we will provide a replay of the workshop. Let's see here. I need a few more minutes transferring money now. Okay. Well, I didn't anticipate that. Let's see here. As soon as this is on my Zoom account, so as soon as we shut this meeting down, I can start the next, but I can't start the next meeting until we do that. All right.
Sam, you can make me host. I can hang out back here until if people need links, if you want to do it that way.
We can't do that because even if you're the host, as soon as we close, I can't open up the next meeting until this meeting closes. It's a stupid Zoom thing. We should have used like Whereby or something, but that's all right. All right. Give us 5 minutes. All right. 5 more minutes. You guys cool if we stick around for 5 more minutes? Is that okay? I don't know if we have, okay, 5 more minutes. All right. Awesome.
You guys got any more questions? Fire them off. Especially, I've been seeing some people in here. You know, all of you guys are at these different journey stages. Some of you new, some of you well-established agencies. We've had people that have gone through this program that Sam uses the example all the time, that burned down their agency. Right? It was already they were already successful. And then they realized, holy crap, there's just a lot of inefficiency. And just by going through this program. So no matter where you're at, if you're brand new or if you've been doing this for years, I promise you that this is different. I don't know, Lisa, if you want to throw out your experience at all. And then real quick, Mark. Yeah. And the plan is in 30 days, you will be done. You will have a complete profitable agency to be able to take 2025 by storm with. But yeah, Lisa, if you want to fire off your thoughts on this.
I think that if you're on the fence, you should just do it, because this is a team that really knows what they're doing, and they're really committed to your success. I've had a lot of coaches, but Sam's the bomb. Actually, the whole team's the bomb. So I'm super excited about this 30 days, because the way I look at it, I'm gonna do what Sam says. I'm gonna get my ass focused, and I'm gonna walk out of here with an agency that's making money.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to school now. See you.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
Reach at school.
David, you said how many hours per week do you think this will do to take in 30 days? Now, one of the benefits that we're doing this time around is there's going to be AI involved with a lot of these different steps. So it's going to help accelerate that for you. However, right, obviously, there's always an asterisk. Your results may vary depending upon the complexity of your niche that you select. I would budget at least 5 to 8 hours a week to being able to put this together. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, though, depending upon what you end up building out, it may be more, maybe a little bit less, but I would budget between 5 to 8 hours a week.
So Mark asked, so in 30 days, it's done, no more anything. Can we still join MVP instead? You will get access to MVP. So when you buy this 30-day program, it is access to MVP. And my hope is that you guys go through the 30 days, build the core mechanism. And then after that, you come and you work on just the things that matter. And we have bonus trainings and all that kind of stuff there, but you use the things that will actually add to your agency, not the things that will take away from it. Right. And then Mike, since you bought the box, you get into the program. Heather, Mike Ryan, can you just send him? In fact, anybody who's paid the $297, let's just do this. Or if you're going to pay, we're going to use the trust system. Send Heather a message and she will send you the Zoom link. And then that way, the people who are shuffling stuff around, we don't get some anxiety creeping in here, right? So Mike, that is included. All right, we're gonna do a couple more questions here. I'm getting so many values since I joined MVP. Thank you, Andrea. How many hours per week? Okay, we answered that question. Where do we go for today's session? So go ahead and ping Heather. She's got the Zoom link and she'll just dump the, she'll just give it directly to you. Let's see here. It's a great way to start 2025. The ROI is only limited to your vision. MVP opened up a new way of thinking about running an agency business. I will say this, if you don't get more value out of the first week alone, then I don't know, you're just crazy. Like literally the first week alone will change your business. The first week alone, I remember Daniel Nugent, the guy who burnt down his agency. He said he watched the first 2 weeks 10 times because that's how important that information was and is. All right, let's rock and roll, you guys. This has been a ton of fun for me. If you need the link and you haven't gotten it yet, hit Heather up right now. Heather, I'll private message you. Okay, hurry up. We got to start this next meeting.
Yeah, if you
and then
guys,
all of
how
you-
about we do this, guys? If you need it, so our support team has access to all this, so you can always go to our live support.
Okay.
If you go to uphex.com, our support team can help you, or email Heather at uphex.com, and she can also get you taken care of.
Okay. Are we good?